When you gonna grow up? Mama always said, are you gonna walk around with a silly grin and a bubble on your head? A spaceship landed by the mall. There was a big parade, everybody got laid, and they burned all the books and the Chevrolets, and they grow so fast they never crawl. If you get tired of satellite flyers and fame let you down under the wire and over the moon, I'm around. When you gonna grow up? Mama always said, but I just wanna walk around with a dollar bill and a coat that never sheds. A spaceship landed on the water. It was a holiday for the underpaid. Everybody got a haircut and lemonade, and they smiled just like it was their father. If you get tired of satellite flyers and fame let you down under the wire and over the moon, I'm there's so many stories. Hey man, I'm sorry Joe, this is just a song to pay the rent. It's just a song to pay the rent. If you get tired of satellite flyers and fame let you down under the wire and over the moon, I'm around, yeah, yeah. When you gonna grow up? Yeah, that's right. I said when you gonna grow up? Yeah, that's right. I said when you gonna grow up? Yeah, that's right. I said when you gonna grow up? Yeah, yeah.
Let's jump into this thing. We got plenty to talk about, you and I. First of all, thanks for coming back to the
Thank you, Adam. I love you, bud.
You're one of these guys that made it because you've been on a national stage, in my mind, as a fan.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
You've had hit songs. You've played on some of the largest stages in the world. But you've had your struggles as well, right? You had a stroke around 3 years ago. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Roughly?
Yeah.
Talk a little bit about kind of the healing process. You're a musician. Now you have a stroke. You're paralyzed. You've lost your words. What is the journey like from there to here?
Well, the musician writer in me actually saved me. In the midst of it, all I recognized were the large things of like my headache's gone. Why can't I hear this? And I'm paralyzed. When I got paralyzed, I became really afraid. Wasn't afraid until then, because you're just sort of out. You're not there. You know, your brain's sort of, that part's kind of dying or whatever. But yeah, when it came off, then I knew immediately. I'd seen all the ads, See, I was like, fuck, I'm having a stroke. I looked at it like God forced me into a forced meditative state for those 6-8 months or whatever. So rather than me trying to fight it, I sort of was like, well, let me just, what can I hear? Rather than talk, what can I hear or get from this, you know? And that freed me up. Like, that really is obviously, you know, you're a spiritual guy, like, it's a power when you release yourself. So I realized that I was dying to myself, because I was like, well, I'll never be a song. And at that point, I'm like, well, I'm not a songwriter. I thought I was a singer my whole life.
So this is not just like suffering. There's a lot of realization going on here, right?
Hardcore. You know, whatever you do, you're a singer, you're a guitar player, you're whatever you are, and it's gone. And it starts making you go like, well, is that really who I am?
Why?
You know what I mean? That's not really who I am. And it wasn't who I am. You know, before that, I was a son. I'm a father. I got kids. You know, I'm a friend. It's all the other things you are, but it's you wrap it up in this identity. And once it's taken away, I think, I didn't know it. It took me about 1.5 years later where I realized that actually was power. Like, all the power was in removing all that from me. I remember thinking, why would God make me not be able to talk anymore? I talked my whole life. And I went, whoa, I've talked too much.
We were the bicycle kings, rolling on fallen leaves, swinging on old oak trees. And with the crown of moss from my bicycle we tossed hallelujah and joy to the world out there. In cathedral made of dirt and vine, just two kids ruling the summertime. On a country road, yeah, yeah, where the wildwood grows, yeah, yeah, there ain't no heavy load. Your soul is like a stone, God's rolling down a country road, down a country road. Yeah, yeah. We were the bicycle kings in that old swimming pool down by the Rotary. We sailed a boat made of air and poetry. And with the crown of moss from my bicycle we tossed hallelujah and joy on our way back home. Back home, in cathedral made of sunshine, on the way back home, just two kids ruling the summertime. On a country road, yeah, yeah, where the wildwood grows. God's rolling down the country road, country road.
I'm so glad that, not that you went through this, but I'm super glad that you got better.
Oh, thank you.
You're a special guy.
Thank
you really are.
I love you, bro.
You're one of the best songwriters that I've ever seen.
Thank
one of the
you.
best singers.
Oh, thank
And I just, every time I'm around you, I'm just happy inside. You make me feel that way. You make me
brother.
smile. You do a lot of different things for me, Angie Aparo, but smile is probably one of the biggest. and every time I get to hear you sing, it is an absolute
Thank you,
treat.
buddy.
And I mean that. I really do. You're one of my favorite singers ever.
I have a weird career because I was a late bloomer, you know.
Yeah.
I didn't get even signed to Clive till I was 35.
Clive Davis.
Yeah.
Let's get right into the Clive Davis piece. When you get signed.
Well, so I do all that back and forth, and I'm with this band and that band, and I'm growing, but also I'm raising kids, you know. Around early 90s, you know, of course, music's exploding and rock's exploding, and I just was like so inspired by it. I'm just feeling everything musically. And I just was like, I'm gonna make a real record, you know. 6 months in, my fucking press kit was like crazy, and all these reviews, New York to whatever, and I'm just playing up and down, right? And then somehow Matt Serletic, who was producing Matchbox 20 then, he came out of, he did I think The World I Know with Collective Soul. That was his first real produced thing. He heard it. He heard my first record. You know, Matchbox 20 was at the top of the charts, and Matt had a lot of power, so he was like, fuck this, man, I'm taking you in, we're going into that guy's office, and you're going to play with your guitar, we're just going to do it the way they need to hear it.
He could open any door.
He could open any door. And we did it for a year, and it was like, we got passes, and we got, this is cool, and we think about it, you know, da-da-da-da. And then at the end of it, he calls me up and he says, Clive wants to hear you sing in his office. And I was like, okay.
When you're young, they take your hand, they say you're from the greatest land. Right or wrong, they teach you the song of your people. And in your dreams, they shape your mind until it seems you're one of their kind. And on your tongue, they write the song of your people.
Mother, tell me, is the love on my tongue? Mother, tell me, 'cause I'm the revolution. Mother, tell me, are there wars to be won? Can you tell me, am I a child of the sun? The only one that rules the world is every little boy or girl. Child, you're the revolution.
I'm gonna bury your flags and all your religions. You know it's a drag to hear all your bitching. When I was young, standing in the kitchen, all the hatred was on my television.
Mother, tell me, is the love on my tongue? Mother, tell me, 'cause I'm the revolution. Mother, tell me, are there wars to be won? Can you tell me, am I a child of the sun? child. Mother, tell me, is the love on my tongue? Mother, tell me, 'cause I'm the revolution. Mother, tell me, is the love on my tongue? Mother, tell me, 'cause I am the revolution. Mother, tell me, are there wars to be won? Can you tell me, am I a child of the sun? The only one that rules the world is every little boy or girl. Child, you're the revolution. I said, child, you're the revolution. I said, child, you're the revolution. I said, child, you're the revolution.
So I get to Arista. We got 30 minutes waiting on Clive. He's in meetings. It was magical for me with him. I played everything. I had already written Spaceship. I had already written Wonderland, Swell, a lot of stuff that ended up on the record. And he just sat like where you are. And we sat in 2 folding chairs across from each other. He just sat right there, like, 5 feet in front of me, just like. And I played everything. And the 3 songs I played was interesting. Cry, Spaceship, and I can't remember the other one. He wanted me to play them twice, which was interesting. He said, play that again. I said, I played it again. And he said, after every one, he said, can you read me the words? Just like recite the words. Because that story's a story. It doesn't matter whether it's hip hop or pop or folk. It doesn't matter what it is, rock or the story's a story. I think that's what I kind of gained from our relationship. So I had written Cry like when I was 27.
What is it about?
It was, it's weird. It was I actually ended up getting divorced. When I look back on it, I wrote it a year and a half before my divorce. It was like the premonition of my divorce.
Premonition of your divorce.
Yeah. I remember looking back at it going, wow, I thought I was writing about someone else, but I was writing about me in about a year in the future.
Have you ever done that since?
Mm-mm. But I mean, that's art, man. Art is like, it's a complete, it's psychology, man. It's like the shaman or whatever. It's calling out the future. It called out the future, but it was my future,
If I had just one tear running down your cheek, maybe I could cope, maybe I'd get some sleep if I had just one moment at your expense. Maybe all my misery would be well spent, yeah. Would you cry a little, lie just a little, pretend that you're feeling a little more pain? I gave, now I'm wanting something in return, so cry a little for me. If your love could be caged, honey, I would hold the key and conceal it underneath that pile of lies you handed me. And you'd hunt, and those lies, they'd be all you'd ever find. That'd be all you'd have to know for me to be fine. Yeah, and you cry
some kind of clue that you're doing time, some kind of heartache, honey, give it a try.
I don't want pity, I just want what is mine. Yeah, could you cry a little, lie just a little, pretend that you're feeling a little more pain. I gave, now I'm wanting something in return, so cry a little for me. Could you cry that on me? Cry, la, 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 la,
So I look at my career as these two sides of it. One was the early side was I started playing underground Atlanta for 4 hours a night.
Who are you playing with when you're 15?
We were
Playing with older guys, people your age?
yeah, they were all it's man, it was an amazing group. I was they were all like 20 to 30, and I was 16, and I was in high school. I started playing in this rock circuit around Atlanta in '78.
Your parents supportive of that?
Parents were very afraid of that.
Very afraid.
They were like, he's out with the clown circus.
I am a cutting tool, I am a killing fool. One day you're gonna be mine. I am a dirt machine, and I will wipe clean this jungle vine. Oh, yeah. I am a burning ash, I am burning for cash. One day you're gonna be mine. I am a dirt machine, and I will wipe clean, yeah, this jungle vine. I'll rip her from the sky. There'll be no more timberline. We are turning green into gold. We are ripping roots from the soil. Alright. I am the wall of pain, and I will dam the rain. One day you're gonna be mine. I am a dirt machine, and I will wipe clean, yeah, this jungle vine. I'll rip her from the sky. I am a cutting tool, I am a killing fool, and one day you're gonna be mine.
Welcome to the World Unknown.
That was a crazy record for me. That was my first real record, you know, and I was fighting all this crazy depression, and I left my bands or wherever they were. I don't know what they were. We weren't even married yet, and my girlfriend gets pregnant, and it was just this hole, and the whole record's about all that, you know. I think writers always have these, like, just these moments that really are transitional periods in your period, like art period. Mm-hmm. My mother said what she looks at that those periods or those transitions are that they're moments of permission. You become free because you're doing two things. You're letting it out, you know, whatever it is you're writing about, and you're creating a new person in you. It's a new birth.
Well, this is song goes out to my second son, Anthony Aparo. This is called "Welcome to the World Unknown."
Dance with your feet so light, watch her toes, God bless her might. Carved in a bloody show, welcome to the world unknown. Pleased to meet you, my name is Angie. Can I shake your coming through you? Nature commands me, and woman carries all of man. Give it all you can. Tamed by a cruel white light, screaming blue, going pink tonight. One more beginning told, welcome to world unknown. Pleased to meet you, my name is Angie. Can I shake your hand? Coming through you, nature commands me, and woman carry on. Man, give it all you can. Pleased to meet you, my name is Angie. Can I shake your hand? Coming through you, nature command me, and woman carries all, woman carry all, woman carry all of man. Give it all you can.
Elton John, Rocket Man, like, it was just, I've done it for years, did it forever. I mean, I always loved it. It was just, I'm not a piano player, so I was just like, I could grab that one, you know. It's like, could do it with a capo, I could knock it out, and I could sing it like the way I wanted to sing it. But so I hadn't done it for years. And then we go on the road in the van or the bus or wherever the hell it is with all the other people, the band and everything. I just start freaking out. I would freak out all the time. Like, I'd freak out after a week. I'm just like, I gotta. And so they rent me a car, and I would just travel. I'd follow the bus, or whatever. It's just pouring, and all I can get is AM. Trying to find AM radio. This is 2001. It's like Rocket Man comes on, and I'm just like, man, God, like, it's just so good. And I'm like, I've been away from home, for 3 or 4 weeks. I guess I was singing it for those reasons before, but all of a sudden it just hit me like someone that's far from home. For the soul that's always traveling, which is how it feels, like the soul that's always never has a home. Mm-hmm. To me, Rocket Man is that. It's just like, I left,
It's a showstopper. Your translation of it is
you.
Absolutely stunning.
Thank you, man.
I love it every time you do it.
Thank you, bud.
She packed my bags last night, pre-flight. 0 hour, 9 a.m. And I'm gonna be high as a kite by then. I miss the earth so much, miss my wife. It's lonely out in space on such a timeless flight. Yeah. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time till touchdown bring me around again to find I'm not the man they think I am at home. Oh no, 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 I'm a rocket man, yeah. Rocket man burning out his fuse up here alone. Mars ain't the kind of place to raise your kids. In fact, it's cold as hell, and there's no one there to raise them if you're dead. And all the science I don't understand. It's just my job 5 days a week. I'm a rocket man. A rocket man. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time till touchdown bring me around again to find I'm not the man that think I am at home. Oh no, 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 I'm a rocket man, yeah. Rocket man burning out his fuse up here alone. I think it's gonna be a long time. I think it's gonna be a long time. Neighbors wanna know whose shirts you wear. Ground control. Neighbors wanna know. Ground control.
Thank you.
Tell me what you think
It's
about
amazing, man.
the print shop.
It's amazing.
What do you like about it?
I like the fact that it's like this live footage in this f***ing crazy spot.
Yeah.
it's like, no, I'll tell you what, I've done a handful of these over last, 20, 30 years, and they're not, I mean, I don't want to diss anything else, but
Right.
they're not as comfortable as this. Well, I think a lot of it's you, honestly. A lot of it, it's the same thing. It's being projected by whoever's leading it. I mean, it's just so if I walked in tonight and you were like, "Where you been? Is your dog okay? What's like that does happen. Like that's how.
Well, not with me. Well, I'll take that as a compliment.
That's what I'm saying.
I'll take that as a
I'm
compliment.
saying it's like there's an emotional. I think it's because you're an artist, because you came from that world. But I think there is an artistic like comfort in it to me. Like, and we've done a few of them here, and the good one over there tonight.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of it's that, man. It's just, I mean, the hipness is hip, but that doesn't last. What lasts is where it's coming from, and that's you. I mean, that's like the soul of the artist. You're the artist, or whatever, that projects it onto other artists.
Well, that means a lot to me coming from you.
Well, hell yeah, man.
Especially. It really does.
And you like my golf game.
I love your golf game. We're going to wrap this thing up because I'm sure we're running out of tape. We'll go with an old school term. Man, but I honestly, you're one of my favorite singers. I'm always rooting for you. I love you from the bottom of my heart, man.
Thank you, buddy.
And I'll do anything for you. You're a resilient, beautiful, kind soul.
Thank you, buddy.
And I'm on your side.
I love you, bud.
Love you too.
Yeah, man. Thank you so much.
Let's wrap.
I am a song, been here all along. I'll be here when the hatred is gone. Hey, can you recognize me? 'Cause I'm the light of the sun. If you come me, if you let it be, sing my melody, yeah. And it don't have to wash away in the Memphis city rain. World a long time waiting, yeah. For the world a long time waiting, yeah. For the world a long time waiting. For the hatred now to be fading. For the love to give, love to give. I am son, yeah. I'm not the one they used to march. They're gone. And every child knows that I'm the light of the sun. If you come with me, if you let it be. Sing my melody, yeah. And it don't have to wash away in the Memphis city rain.
good. Thank you. Awesome. Thing sounds good over there. Not really. Not really. I know you want to just be with Fran all night.
This is for the kids, Angie.
Think about a small child.
Come on, Angie.
This is a song I wrote about a chimp I was trying to adopt in Russia, and me and my lover couldn't pass the test for the adoption.
So, it's weird, man. About 80. Sorry.
Give me the song title.
Hang on. I had to get the ice out of my mouth.
I'm trying to eat the ice.
Hold on.
I'm gonna imagine another cover song. Was this was it Elton John tune? Excuse me, Elton John tune on that record.
Mine is by Elton John.
So Elton John,
she's amazing.
You wrote a song for him called SPACESHIP. Right?
I wrote a song for him called I Love You. Please
for,
talk to me sometime. Let me sing with you at least once before I die.
Have you ever met? Jesus, now I can't even speak, man. You got me.
I did melt with Elton John. I wish the camera. I'm gonna make the camera's not there. It's like Elton. So I wrote this song for a chimp
That I was in love with.
Check 1, 2.
So bluesy, got. If it was 1989, I'd still hate you. I love you, bud. It's hardcore, bro. It's a pretty ball right there, I like that. Full of lights and future. It's full of lights and the future in that pretty ball right there. Take a picture of that thing and float it above my bed when I go to bed.
You're gonna lick the back of my calf while they're shooting my sock. No, I'm just curious. I'm just curious if I should have worn the socks with a penis on them or these ones with a flag. The penis socks are amazing, but I don't have a guitar strap. Sir Lennox, like, he's conducting me. He's using my hand as their time, so he's like, I keep looking at his face like, what the f*** is happening? And I'm like this, I'm sorry. Pretty ball.
That pretty ball's got me lit up.
It's like you could have like a folk rave in here. Folk rave. And they're just like,
We didn't name him because they wouldn't give us a chimp. Me and my lover, keyboard player lover, went over there but they wouldn't accept our marriage.
they blow it out their liver is the problem, and their pancreas. Wow, you did change when you went to Nashville. You were playing all the jazz because it was.
And I bet I made the story last literally like 15 minutes long. And they were just like, play a damn song.
I was like, this is the art form, man.
As a songwriter, do you think about things like that? I came up with a good melody or a good lyric, and I can't say that now.
No,
You're not conscious
I will
about it?
f***ing fight to my f***ing death.
Good. That's
what
good.
the f- I want to say.
I like
And if
that.
I want to say it in a harder way, I'll make a punk band.
Amen.
F*** them all. They
Fuck
will
them
not f***ing stop. My grandfather ran away from Mussolini. They can suck my f***ing American.